Welcome back to Loving Living Local, everyone. I'm Kenny Mack. Now today we are continuing our series of hearing stories and experiences from people who just bought their first home here in Colorado. Randy Bell with Colorado First Time Home Buyers is in the Loving Living Local studio to chat with us, and today's guests, Brandon and Hope Larson from Colorado Springs. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Randy, Brandon, Hope, and congratulations to you guys on getting your first home. So Randy, you are the expert here. From your perspective, did they luck out buying their first home in this crazy market, or was the process easier than it has been in past years?
Well, Kenny, they created their own luck. They actually built a home from the ground up.
Wow.
And we're going to talk about that. So you didn't even look at existing inventory. You just went straight to a new build. You're a first-time home buyer. That, you know, it's just a piece of dirt. That could be kind of intimidating to do that. But Hope, why did you do that? Why did you just go straight to a new build?
Yeah, it definitely can be intimidating for sure, because you're not exactly sure what you're getting. Like, the bones aren't there yet. But we had specific wants in mind, and this house checked all the boxes, and so we decided to just go for it.
How long did it take to go from the ground to vertical to get the house done?
It took us about 8 months, so it was a long process, and it took a lot of waiting and patience, but we're really happy with our decision.
Well, then let's throw this wrinkle in. You were out of state when they were building the house. So how do you deal with not being able to go by on the weekends, and you just had to hope that everything was going to go well?
Yeah, honestly, it was a little bit less stressful because we only went out and saw it a couple times, and we were happy with what we saw when we did go visit, and it just made us more excited. So we also got a few pictures from our manager.
Good, good. So all of the finishes of the lighting and carpet and all that, did you just fly in and just do it in one day here and say, all right, I'm picking this, this, and this? What was the strategy behind that?
Yeah, I mean, the builder is very efficient with that. The appointment was 3 hours long, so we just flew in. We did a lot of prep work beforehand, so we knew kind of where we wanted to go with all of the things and the options, and the builders were really great with sending out a list of options beforehand, so we could really study and make those decisions before and feel less pressure in the moment.
Yeah. And you didn't feel pressure because, you know, first-time home buyer, buying your first home, and you're not even in town to see it built. You just fly in. Let's talk about the interest rates. Being a Colorado first-time home buyer, you can't lock that interest rate when you're building a house, and it takes that long. You're kind of what we call floating. How did that work? I mean, you're just rolling the dice and going, okay, rates stay low.
That's exactly what it felt like. I was watching the rates every day, which was probably a bad idea. It made me more stressed, so I should have just waited till we could lock. But since rates were so low, I wanted to lock when they're at their lowest in January. But we ended up getting a good rate, so we were still lucky.
Yeah, perfect. What other advice? I mean, I know in your house, the deck wasn't finished, so you had to deal with the back deck on your own. The backyard isn't finished, so you have expenses. So you just bought your first home, you're trying to put furniture in it. But I guess in the long run, you saved up money because it took a while to build, correct?
Yeah, we knew ahead of time kind of what to expect, what expenses would be built into our loan and which ones wouldn't. And so with those 8 months that we waited for the house to be built, we took those things into account and kind of budgeted out and made a savings plan, and we were able to know what to expect, and now we don't have any stresses about it.
That's awesome. Congratulations on purchasing your first home. It's amazing. What advice? Brandon, tell us what should you tell the other Colorado first-time home buyers?
Yeah, I'd highly recommend to do it. Buy your first home and use Colorado First-Time Home Buyer. They've been great.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Kenny, how do you like that? Not even being in town, having a house built without you even seeing it every day.
That's crazy, honestly, and hopeful for a lot of people. So awesome. Thank you, guys, and congratulations to the two of you on your first home. And the segment, as I said, sponsored by Colorado First Time Home Buyer, by Start Real Estate. Make sure you head to coloradofirsttimehomebuyer.com to learn more.